All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Cafecito with United Latinas. I'm so excited to be here today with Monica Delgado. I'm thrilled she's joining us for this lovely Cafecito this afternoon. Welcome everybody and welcome Monica. And as I usually like to do these when I do them, Monica, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, your connection to United Latinas, all that fun stuff?
Of course, thank you, first of all, for the invitation, Karina. I'm super happy and grateful to be here. Um, well, I'm going to talk about my two sizes. Like you see, I like to use my middle name, Monica Marcela. Monica is more like the professional side, and Marcela is more the spiritual side. So I put them both there. And so I'm gonna talk about the first area, and I hold a law degree and master in business administration in Mexico with three specialties: financial, human resource, and marketing. I've been working corporate and business from 1988 to around 2017 or so, and between some from there I started with the working with the small business owners and entrepreneurs. I did taxes, HR, um, eh, what else? Uh, I was a teacher in universities, consulting groups, human resource director for a while, um, and now I came to United States. I've been here for almost 20 years. I'm a mom. I have two teenagers. Well, one 22 and the other 17. Not much are teenagers. They're flying away, and I'm I also did I have a license in insurance, and I'm paralegal here in the United States. I work with several companies like a paralegal, and now I'm online public notary in United States. That's my background in the part of professional side. And Marcella, by the way, the other one is more like spiritual, is more connected with your heart, with the energy source. I study anything related with it since 2012. I become like I certified reader of Akashic records. Keep studying several projects. I've been meditating since I was 5. I was with the nuns. I grew up like with the Catholic schools, and from that moment, I meditate. One of the nuns teaches how to meditate. I got into spirituality when I was 15. But in 2012, here in United States, I started expanding that until, you know, I I do family constellations, and now I'm exploring family constellations in the organizations. So I'm joining the two, Monica Marcella, in one thing.
Wow, that is all very impressive. You are a woman wearing many, many, many hats.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
that's amazing. But can we maybe narrow it down a little bit, Monica? I love the alter ego of Marcela. That's amazing. I
Thank
want an alter ego too. So can you tell me a little bit? Let's focus because for United Latinas, I think it's also very important. Can we focus a little bit on what you're doing professionally today? I know you said a little bit of paralegal and insurance and energy, and I know we have some questions that I'm going to be asking, but maybe give us a little bit of your background of what you're doing professionally today, or what your primary focus is, or is it really divided amongst the three?
No, I am multifunctional, but right now I am with this, and this the subject of today: aligning your business energy. Because
Okay, great.
and when I was talking about the title of this with Ileana, and you will know, um, this came to me. It's something that you need to be aligned with yourself, and one of the things and one of the tools that I use is family constellations. And you can use that for the organization. So that's amazing, because it's not just about your profession, what you do. It's about what you create around you, and what do you want to put, and where do you want to put that energy to towards. So that's what I am here today to show that part that I wanted to expand right now, and that's the intention. And I'm going to talk about the intention a little bit later.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. What is business energy and why does it matter? Let's start with clear definitions for everybody listening or watching us.
Awesome. So it's more. This is more than a mindset. This it's about energy. Energy is behind everything. It's in our emotions, in our thoughts, in our environment, and those shape vibration. And when energy is the invisible force in behind everything that we do, and everything that we, is that all those together. So if we are not aligned, and if we think one thing, we do some things, and that's what is going to be out there. And that's where all these steps that I did, because I experienced that, to be able to understand what alignment is. That's what is there. So business energy is the vibration that you put into your business, and how you can align that to be able to grow. Because sometimes you see that your business is stuck anyhow, but you cannot figure it out what's going on. So that's why it's important to know.
Okay, but let's dig a little bit deeper on your definition of energy or business energy or alignment. When you talk about alignment in business and alignment as a human being, are they different or are they the same?
No, it is the same. As like you are aligned with yourself, you basically, you need to be aligned, and that's the purpose of this, to your purpose, to your why are you here. That's why it's not just, you can do any business, but if you do a business, it's just an income, and you don't want that. We want at least the people that cares, that you want it to be connected, aligned, and expand. It needs to be aligned with where really you are, like, and what is the purpose that you are. So if you find your purpose and you're aligned that to your business, then you can expand, not just like a human being, like at your business can expand with you. But if something is blocking you, it will show outside in anything that you do, and obviously in your business.
So, question for you. When you refer to your business, are you speaking predominantly to business owners, or could you be a corporate employee and also be misaligned or energy aligned?
It's most likely for the business owners,
Owner.
and or like board members or society partnership. Because one business, the head of the business, I saw that in my master, is like, you transport your personality to your business. So
Okay.
everything that you are, like, you create and you put out there, is going to be expanded out there. So it's like a three partners, with the energy of the three partners is the influence of the business. The people underneath the company, well, they are part of it, a part of the system. And this is part of the systemic thinking dynamics that we're going to see in the family constellations or the organizational constellations. They are part of it, but they are not making the decisions. They are not
Right.
putting themselves in there as part of the system.
But don't you think if a business owner or founder of a company, along with maybe the C-suite, if their purpose is aligned or their energy is aligned, that trickles down to the employees of the company, right? If the employees have a better understanding of purpose of
It
the
definitely,
company, then it's successful for everybody, right?
definitely, you need to know. So you need to know the pillars. I believe that's the next subject, right? The key energy pillars. I call it,
Mhm.
like, there is four letters that I like to mention. And these are the main things, the elements of a systemic dynamic. Is intention, A, alignment with your purpose, with what your business. B, boundaries. You need to learn what your boundaries of yourself and your business has. And visibility. you have to see clarity. You have to have clarity of how your business is in reality is working, is happening. That's those the four things that I can tell those are super important for your business and for yourself to do. If your intentions alignment with your boundaries and visibility in your life, your business is going to be that way.
So, meaning your business will be successful.
Correct. It will grow, it will expand. That's what you want, right? Like being, because I won't use the word successful. I mean, some people can be visible and they feel successful, and
Right.
people who has like expanded their business and that's what they want. Somebody is super millionaire, doesn't have any good connections, but they're happy and they're successful. I will say expanded, like expand your energy, expand what you want, follow your purpose. That's what you want, right?
So, just so I'm understanding, because I'm super curious about this is all incredibly fascinating and super interesting. When you talk about purpose and alignment, right, and your intention, are you saying that if all those things are in line, right, aligned, then the success will come, or the positivity will come, or the right energy will come? Or does it get worked in? Do you
Okay.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I totally understand. Those are the fundamental elements. So, but it doesn't have to be all perfect, we're
Right.
not perfect. We're not Buddha or Jesus or all
Oh,
those.
we're not?
Well, maybe we are, but what I'm saying is we are humans and we're experiencing all this life. So sometimes we don't have to be aligned to be able to have a good business. And what the thing is with this is to be able to have a tool, and this is the tool that I'm having, is a concept. It's a systemic thinking. So you will be able to have this dynamic or this system that it will allow you to see if your intentions, which ones are your intentions, which one is your alignment, or if your business all messed up, or what's
Right.
happening with the boundaries or the team members. There is some structure or some problems in between some people that you cannot see. With this technique you can have clarity. It's like a living map, so you can take decisions about what is going to be the next step, and you can align the parts that they're disalignment. I'm going to put an example of we just did an organizational constellation not yesterday or 2 days ago, I don't remember, and it was fascinating. It was just with the partnership and the owner. It was two owners, right? Two partners, and in the constellation we saw that one of the partners could not express how heavy the business was for him, and because he felt that he was doing everything by himself. So the other partner, it was just letting the other do whatever they want. So one, it was like lower, it was with less responsibility, and the other one had a lot of responsibility. And the one that it did not feel that with much responsibility, it was asking why the business is not expanding. Oh well, he was not taking the responsibility that he needed because the other partner it was not expressing what he needed to do. And it was a little more situations, but he could see that and he's like, oh my god, I need to take care of my business and I need to take the responsibility and the parts that I need to do to be able to expand or have more clients or whatever, like about the business. So
That's amazing.
yeah, that's one of the examples. It could be different kinds.
Right. No, that's a great example. So what, and I love this question because I love practical tools and giving people like sort of really things that they can listen to this and walk away from. What are 3 simple ways to align your business energy today, in your opinion?
All right. That this is the thing. You need to be aware that your business is a living system, and it's a creation of yourself. And so, first of all, get that point of view, right? And then it's not just a source of income. It is something that you create, and because of you create that, you're not gonna treat your childs or your pets like, oh, it's just a source of love, like, or money. No, you're gonna give them food, you're gonna take care of them. So keep that in mind. First, it's a living system and you have to see it that way. Second, I recommend to look into your purpose, your original, your mission is super important. And I think every business people tells you, right, what is your mission, what is your purpose, what is your structure,
Yeah.
where is your planning. Well, that's what it is. If you're really aligned with the mission of your business, what is your mission or your purpose, that will be super helpful, and it will help you to really expand your business. Second, clear out blockages like the hidden
Mm.
patterns. You will be able, or you won't be able to see it by yourself. You might with coaches or people that helps you with this technique. You can find those, but on your own, at least recognize that there is this kind of blockages. What kind of, or what type of blockages you can have? Digital ones. What about the
Oh.
AI thing? What about the computer and the people that, oh, I don't want that, I don't know how to deal with this, those things can be really stressful and can stop you
Yes.
expand. Second, emotions are everything in our life, and it can block us, our body. It can make us make sick. We can get sick for any stuck emotion not right there. Well, your business, it can get problems. If and our relations with others, and any clutter that you have in your relationships, including your partners, your kids, your parents, all of that, it will be projected in your business. Do you want it or not? Sometimes we have a problem with
Very
one of
true.
our friends or our family, and we're like, it doesn't matter. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that person. But then in your business, you have a partner or some part of your business that is not working. Guess what? That's related directly with the block that you have with your parents or family members or childs or whatever it is. So everything is connected. That's what is called system. All the parts of it, they are kind of connected anyhow. The problems that we don't see it, we see that they are like parts, any individual parts. And if we see it that way, we're not gonna touch dots, point one to the other ones. What is happening here? That's and the third one. What did I say? The third? I don't know. Right?
No, you can keep going.
Create a ritual. Everything is you know anyhow, either if you are really organized, or you think that you're free, or that the person that they goes with the flow, it doesn't matter. You have to have any kind of ritual with yourself, for example. And if you do have that ritual with your business, and take a look of it and see how the parts of your business are working, or opening and closing your business, even mentally, monthly, weekly, check them. That is a good way to see how your business is going, and where do you want it to put it. And obviously with this tool, it's going to be easy, because I'm going to put it that map in front of you. And probably it is not going to be just one. It probably you just need to see one, and you will see the whole problem. If there is a problem, if there is something that is blocking, you will see it right away. It depends.
Um, I absolutely love and congratulate you on this idea of a whole being. I think sometimes we forget that we're one person, right? And sometimes it's like, oh, this is my work life, and this is my personal life, and this is that. But like, you're still that one person, and everything is still circulating around you. And I love that you bring that up, because it's like how you show up at work and how you present at work, whether it's running your business or a project or whatever. Of course, everything that's happening in other aspects of your life are going to influence it. We just don't stop to think about it. So thank you for bringing attention to that, because we don't stop to have that awareness of, I'm one person and all these elements make up who I am today and how I behave. But it's like we tend to stick things in boxes or compartments and say, oh, I did this and I did this, and we forget, no, you're still the same person doing all those things. So that's super interesting. Can we go back though to this tool? Can you explain to us a little bit more about your tool that you offer, or how this works? Because I love this idea of like how 3 steps that people can do on their own, right? You can pay attention to the fact that you are one human being and all aspects come together. You can create awareness of like what else may be happening in your life could impact decisions that you make at work, or vice versa. And just about creating that awareness is super important. But can you get a little bit more into this tool that you're talking about, and maybe give us an example? Would be super interesting.
Sure. First of all, I wanted to say that I created an ebook. If you guys wanted to know more about what family constellations in the organization is, or energetic business is, it's right there. And I'm going to have a webinar July 14th about that. It's for free. So if you guys wanted to be part of it, just register. It's webinar.mmcoachingadvisors.com, and you can register and download the ebook, so you know more about the family constellations. To your point, that's the answer. For if you would like to read more and investigate, information is right there. But I'm going to talk about the 4 or 5 points of this. It's a systemic dynamic, and you need, first you need a facilitator, someone that it leads this dynamic. Second, you are gonna have a mapping dynamic, people that is going to be representing your departments or your partners or the problem of your business, and that could be in person or it could be online in a camera. There is no boundaries there, it's all possible. So, and the other part is, once you have that, then you have this kind of a alignment with, I always do a connection with with yourself, and I kind of meditate and put music so that people get into the system with the intention. That's why one of the factors that I mentioned at the beginning, you put the intention that you are gonna create this environment, this system, and this dynamic system, to figure it out what is happening. And once you're aligned with your mission, at least with the meditation and the group, then we deep into this dynamic. The facilitation is a little bit more complicated because you need to know the basics of family constellations and I've been doing this for 6 years already. So I have experience. I've been a mentor since 2012, so I know about energy and stuff. But but once you are there, you will be surprised of how people get all this information. And it's like, oh my God, how does he know this is happening? Or I couldn't believe. So it's amazing.
Wow.
The experience being there, right? So I invite you guys to experience something like that, or either family constellations or either a constellations in the organization. And then the other one is, once you see what when you see all the details of the system, how, I'm sorry, it's just like here I see Ali, Sandra. I'm gonna take this break to say, Sandra, thank you guys for being there. Alice and Ada, thank you for supporting and looking at this. So what I was saying, I'm sorry, is once you have all that and you start getting the information, then you can kind of heal your business. And I'm going to use that because you use that part in the person, right? Or you are aligned
Right.
business, or you transform your business, whatever you wanted to use, healing, transformation, alignment, or clarity of what is the problem in your business. Then you have them up and you have the elements and you see what is happening, then you can take action. And that's part of regular day by day action, or like an entrepreneur or an owner, to see and put actions into your business. It's not going to be magic. It is a little magic, but I wouldn't say that's the divine magic. But towards the just the scientific side, you see what is happening, and then you will be able to fix it.
Well, I think you bring the magic, Monica. I think you're part of the magic. I think that's what you're bringing, right? Is a
I
little,
love it.
we all need a little bit of magic in our lives. We all need those moments. It's
Yeah, I know.
super important in this crazy world. Having someone that brings a little bit of magic is a beautiful thing. So that's
True.
always good. But yeah, it's super interesting. I mean, this whole idea of like looking at taking that kind of creating that roadmap based on the work you do is really interesting to helping people set their company up in a better way, or making themselves feel better, or helping partners communicate better, right, in business, and aligning. I love that about aligning intentions and purpose. It's so important. I don't think we pay enough attention to that in business. You know, I
Yeah.
think sometimes as business owners or founders, we run so fast, you know, and we're constantly going and trying to accomplish and trying to do. And as you said, like there's a whole aspect of your personal life, and there's no real boundaries. So I love the word that you brought up as boundaries, because I don't think as business owners or founders or Latina women in
Oh,
general, we
that's
are
less.
real good at boundaries. Eliana and I talk about that all the time. We're really not good at boundaries. Um, it's definitely not part of our culture or our DNA to be good at
No, we
boundaries.
don't know about boundaries. And I was talking about this with my son. Like, he's like, what is this pattern that I'm repeating? I said, this is the ancestors, the Latino side, the boundaries, like really not knowledge. You are not aware, or how can I put this in anyhow? Like, where is the limit in myself, my partner, my family? I don't know, my business. It is amazing. I wanted to take care, like Ingrid says, she does bring the magic. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Clarice. Thank you, Aneda, for being there. I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
And
Um, so yeah, I think it's important. It's important for people to understand that and to have that moment, right? And also, I think as Latina women, it's okay to say I need a moment, right? And to create those boundaries for yourself, or to, like you said, align with your purpose, right? Or align with yourself, with your intentions. And I think part of alignment is creating those boundaries for
and
yourself.
I wanted to bring something out, like a Latinos, most Latinos. I think every human being tend to put the out there, because we judge what we see outside, right? So everybody can say, "What is that? What happened?" But if we ask back, and we ask us and said, am I aligned? Do I have my purpose? Everybody has something. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has experience to have, like, and most in the Latino area, like you said, we have that background that is amazing. I love my background of Latina, but also it's a heavy one when it comes with all this beliefs and all this stuff that it blocks us. So we have to
Yes.
realize about that. And judgment is one of them. What they
Yes.
think they are talking about.
Yes. Very, very, very true. Very
So,
true.
but
We
it's
we
important.
definitely have a lot of judgment. It's
But
part
it
it's
doesn't
part of
matter.
it.
It's all it's everybody. It's open to believe whatever they want. But if this is something that somebody resonate, and I said not everybody's gonna be resonating with this tool,
Yeah.
but and it's fair. They don't have to. It's
Right.
but the people that is resonated with this, and they think, and they believe, and they feel that something is blocking, and they cannot see those hidden patterns, reach out and say, hey, take a look. Let's test. Let's see if we can see
So
that.
Monica, I could talk to you forever. and I could hear you forever, but we gotta go.
We
And
gotta
you are brilliant at plugging your things. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
So
Gabby.
I'm gonna let you do it one more time. Let everybody know where they can find you, how they can find you.
Sure. Thank you so much. So just go to mmcoachingadvisors.com. That's my website. Or just Google me, Monica Marcela Delgado Rodriguez, and you will find some of my stuff. Go to YouTube, it's Monica Marcela Coach, and you will see information there. Reach out to me. And the webinar again, webinar.mmcoachingadvisors.com. This next July 14 is going to be able to everybody.
Okay, thank you so much. And thank you for everybody for listening to us today. And please get involved with us at United Latinas. Please become members of United Latinas. We're an amazing community growing super fast. And we would love you all to participate with us. Those are members that have been listening. Thank you for being with us. And again, Monica, this was so much fun and so informative. I really appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you, dude. Karina. Have a good day.